Hey everyone, what is going on? So I have some very exciting news to share with you. We have the Montreal Safari Cup. This is an exclusive cup to the Safari Zone in Montreal next month in September. So at least we have something for September. I thought we were going to have nothing. And yeah, it looks like it's just going to be for Montreal Safari Cup. It would be nice if this cup was available to everybody in September, so you could do this as your cup just to hold us over until season 2, right? Maybe they'll allow us to do it. I'm not really too sure. Maybe if we could select these rules on the Surf Cup and the Surf Arena, we'll be able to do this cup for everybody. But first things first, before I get into this, let me know in the comments down below if you'd like me to cover battles of this cup. But yeah, I definitely do plan on battling. Like Jokes, he said he'll be more than happy to battle. And so if you want to see content of this, definitely let me know. At least it is something different, even if it is going to be exclusive to Canada in this one specific Safari Cup. But let's go ahead and see what it says, shall we? It says Montreal Safari Cup, maximum 1500 CP, so it will include the Great League as always. Water, ground, rock, normal, bug, grass, poison, and flying. So we have a bunch of types. It says bring a team of 6 Pokemon with at least one typing of these particular types. So we have how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 8 types, guys. So this is actually the most we've ever had. Did we have more in regionals or the World Championships or the Season 1 qualifiers, whatever it was? Maybe we had more in that, but that 8 types, definitely a lot. So it says maximum 2 of each featured type per team. So this is very important. So it gives you an example. It says you're allowed to have 3 steel types, but you're not allowed to have 3 grass types. And that totally makes sense because grass is a featured type. As you could see, it is one of the included types, but steel is not. That's why if there are 3 steel types that you want to use, as long as one of these types are included, you are allowed 3 steel types, but you are not allowed 3 grass types. You're only allowed 2 grass types, for example. So something they have actually never done before, something like that. So pretty interesting. And it says TMs are off limits once the tournament has begun. So that's normal, right? So then it says maximum 2 choices. So out of these Pokemon, you can only have at least 2 of them. And all of these, of course, you guys know are going to be amazing. So maximum 2 choices. Azumel, Swampert, Vigoroth, Venusaur, Meganium, Tropius, Fortress, Wormadam, Trash, Cloak, Skarmory, Altaria, Bastiodon, and Probopass. So I have every Pokemon here invested, as all of you guys do, invested in, except for the Wormadam. I've never actually invested in Wormadam because it was banned in the Jungle Cup, so never had a chance. So yeah, I mean, I'd have to pick 2 Pokemon, as will everybody else. I'm not really too sure which 2 Pokemon I'd want to pick. I'd be testing out quite a bit. I'd be using a bunch of different team compositions in videos. Should I make videos of this particular cup, which I believe I will, because as originally expected, I was telling you guys that for September I was probably just going to do General Great League, General Ultra League, and I'm not against that. I still might do that, but at least we have something that's official to do, right? So, well, not official, it's still technically unofficial, but it's official in terms of the Surf League, right? Even though it's Surf League Montreal, even if everybody can't do it, it's still, you know, an official cup that they created. So it also says 5th generation Pokemon will not be allowed in the tournament. So 5th generation will be releasing at the end of September. So if you get any, you think they're good, you're not allowed to use them. So yeah, not for this cup. Season 2, you'll be allowed to use those 5th generation powerhouse Pokemon, but not for this cup. And then it says welcome Pogo King and J Pharmacus, Saturday, September 21st, 8:30 p.m. So yeah, obviously I want to meet them. They're fellow YouTubers, so of course I want to meet them as well. I haven't met them yet, and I'm definitely going to meet them Saturday, whether it's at this tournament or at the park, hopefully. But the thing is, like, whether or not I do this cup, I still want to cover it on the channel, so I still plan on covering it on the channel. The only reason I'm hesitating about this is because my original plan was to fly in Saturday morning before the cup. I mean, before the Safari Zone begins. Get there, you know, right as it begins or before. Then after it ends, fly home right after the Safari Zone ends. That Saturday night, so I don't have, because money is tight, so I can't really afford a hotel, so I'm just flying in just for the Safari Zone. So if I do this cup, maybe I can get a later flight, but then I'm going on like 24-hour sleep, so it's going to be an exhausting trip, but I'm not against it. I still might do it. I still might be there, but if you plan on doing this cup, definitely let me know in the comments down below, and it would be really awesome to participate in it. Again, I am hoping that it is a cup that everyone gets to do in September, because then at least we have something to look forward to, or at least something to do in September while we wait for season 2, right? It might not count towards your ranking, towards your rating. In fact, it probably won't. In fact, I know it won't, because season 2 is when the ratings will begin anew, right? So, but it's still something to look forward to, something to have a lot of fun. And yeah, I don't know what would be good. I mean, obviously the maximum 2 choices, all those Pokemon are going to be good. It just depends which ones are better than other ones. I'm not really too sure. I'm really liking Tropius compared to Meganium, but I also really like Venusaur as well. And I wouldn't go with Tropius and Venusaur as the 2 probably. I'd want to try out Wormadam, Trash Cloak. Never tried it out before. Obviously Azumarill and Swampert are good. I wouldn't pick both of them. I would pick one of them if I were to pick them. Which one? It's debatable. I mean, it depends. It all depends on your team composition, you know. Vigoroth was dominant in the Jungle Cup, but will it be dominant in this format? I'm not really too sure. I mean, fighting is not eligible, so, I mean, there could still be fighting types, you know, if it's with another type, of course, right? I mean, but we'll have to see. We have Probopass, Bastiodon is a tank, Altaria, Skarmory. We have all these Pokemon are powerhouse Pokemon. So yeah, I'm actually pre-recording this. I'm not going to upload it until like King and Jay Pharmacus post something about it, because I don't know if they want me to really talk about it before they really officially announce it or talk about it. So I'm not going to be uploading this. Who knows when they make an announcement. But once they do, I'll get this video uploaded. But yeah, whether or not I attend this tournament, would you still like to see the cups featured, or this cup featured on the channel throughout basically up until the Safari Zone, or up until Season 2 is announced, which my guess is going to be September 17th, 2 weeks before October, and then October will be when the new season begins. So that's my guess, of course, but of course I could be wrong. But do you want to see this featured with all these different Pokemon? And yeah, it'll definitely be really exciting. I love the logo. I think it's really creative. I think it's really cool. Kind of reminds me of the Rainbow Cup logo, but that's irrelevant anyway. But yeah, so it's going to be really exciting. Still the Great League. Yeah, hopefully I can attend this tournament. Maybe I can get a hotel for one night so I could do this tournament and then fly back the 22nd or something. I might do something like that if I could afford it, because I don't want to go on like 24 hours plus of no sleep. So, you know. But either way, going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait for the Safari Zone in general, and I'm even more excited now that we have a Montreal Safari Cup. I actually just went yesterday to I have a passport, but I went to apply for the passport book so I could fly there instead of having to take a train or a bus. So I did that yesterday. That should be here in like 8 to 10 days. So I'm ready for the Montreal Safari Zone, and I'm ready for the Safari Cup as well. As I said, even if we're not attending, we will still be covering it on the channel and practicing quite a bit. Should definitely be a lot of fun. Let me know what Pokemon you would use in this cup. Do you have any ideas of Pokemon you want to see in this specific cup? I mean, there could be a bunch of different Pokemon. As I said, we have 8 types available, right? So 8 types, definitely a lot of Pokemon to consider, definitely a lot to look over. I'm going to go ahead and look in my game. I checked PV Poke and Pokebattler and nothing on this yet, so they don't have any information or any recommendations yet, but they probably will once, you know, maybe it's officially announced, I guess, or once King starts talking about it, or Jay Pharmacus. But it should definitely be a lot of fun. And I'm hoping that we can do this as our September tournament. I'm not sure if they allow you to customize rule sets on the Sylph Road or Sylph.gg. If they do, I'll have to speak to the tournament organizer. Maybe we can get this as September's Cup, as I mentioned, because, as I said, it technically is the official Sylph Arena Cup, so maybe we can get it. I don't know if they want to keep it exclusive to Montreal, or they could just call it the Safari Cup and do it in September. They don't have to call it Montreal, obviously, because if you're not in Montreal and you're playing this cup, that kind of would make sense, right? I guess, but yeah, either way, let me know what you guys think, and let me know what you think of it. And I can't wait for next month, and I can't wait to start practicing in this cup. So I will see you guys in the next one, which will probably be battles consisting of the Montreal Safari Cup. Have a good day. Bye. Thank you so much for watching my latest video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to follow me on Twitter. If you like this video, click on one of the links to check out another one of my videos that you'll probably enjoy.